10, Lexi Good. Number 23, Corey Keister. And number 35, Grace Cunningham.
This is way better than what we were doing before.
And now the starting lines for your CAC Lady Mustang.
Let's go ahead and include you in.
At guard, a 5'5" junior, number 4, Jaden Smith. At 4, a 5'6" junior, number 12, Lily Wooderson. At guard, a 5'5" junior, number 25, Jordan
So let's really quick.
At 4, a 6-foot senior, number 10, Lillian Burton. And at 4, a 6-foot senior, number 21, Riley Brown.
This is the last game that we saw last year as they give us the exit out of the state tournament. That's right, Shane. You know, they were in our region, if I'm correct. Right. They were in our region, so familiar foe. But Lady Devils have some experience. I mean, look, all 4 of the 5 starters started last year, and the 5th one come off the bench last year. So we have experience. So the starters for the Lady Red Devils will be Grace Cunningham, Lexi Good, Corey Keister, Katie Keister, Lena Wilcock. And we are set for action here, and it will be. Oh, these Lady Mustangs got them hard to read numbers. For a guy that's old, maybe. We are underway. Lady Red Devils control the trigger and goes to Katie Keister. Katie will set the offense, and she gets it off to her sister Corey. And we're going to, you know, a real quick whistle right here, and I'm going to tell you right now, I pinpointed it's a shot clock. Every school is running into shot clock problems. No, the game clock didn't start. It's saying there's still 8 minutes on the clock. And if you missed like the first 5 seconds of the game, it's because our cameraman was so slow, his legs are still shaking because they done legs today in off-season football. And I saw him over there doing squats, and his poor legs was just a shaking when we got done with the workout. So it took him a little bit to get up the steps and get over here to the camera. He's not like it. AKA our quarterback, Cole Crawford. Well, now we're under clock repair. They've got 9 seconds taken off, 7:51 on the clock. This is the conference opener for both teams. Lady Red Devils suffered their first defeat last Thursday at Harding Academy. That's always a tough place to play. So they're still trying. Everybody's got clock problems this year. Well, if they ran 9 seconds off the regular clock, I would say they need to run 9 seconds off the shot clock. But what do I know? I mean, I'm just a person that signals in plays on the football field. Down there doing the chicken dance, like the little kids say. Well, now they've got both teams. They've got them both going back to their benches. So I guess we'll take a quick 30-second break and let them get this clock repaired here at CAC. So you're listening to Red Devil Basketball on 99.3 The Eagle. Under clock management. This is the, if I'm correct, It's been since the early 2000s, late 98, 99 since the Red Devils were in this gym.
Shane, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've never been here before. Not in the gym. Never been in the gym before. Been out on the football field a time or two, but I've never been here.
They are still under this. Well, real quick, we'll go ahead and set you what we're looking at this week. Like we said, conference opener here tonight in CAC. Friday night, we will be at home, another conference game. It'll be the Mayflower Eagles come to town. And then next Tuesday, the Perryville Mustangs will come to town. So going into the Christmas break, my conference is over. We're hitting the conference stretch.
And of course, what'd you say? CAC, Lamar, Perryville?
Mayflower.
Oh, Mayflower, Lamar, same thing. You get three of the toughest teams in the conference the first three games in conference stuff.
And you know, team, we talked about it Coach McNeil. This girls' conference is loaded this year. You know, Atkins, CAC, Mayflower, Lamar returns all five starters from a state runner-up. So
tell me this. You know, we used to be in the same region. Of course, we're still in the same region, but now there can only take four of us. But we're paired up with Harding Academy region, so
it is going to be. It's tough. It's tough this year. And like the Lady Red Devils got a taste of that last week going over to Harding. So, and real quick, we'll run down. Well, they're all going to have to turn around. 10. The starters for the Lady Mustangs is number 10, Vivian Burton,
21.
Riley Bryant,
25.
Jordan Dodd,
Two more.
yeah, 4, Jaden Smith,
12.
and Lillian Wooderson. And team, we are going to have a height problem. Two of their starters are 6 foot.
Oh, that's okay. We got one tall tree and one jockey.
They are still under clock issues here. So they're rolling out basketball, so it must be a more serious issue than we thought. So we'll take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Red Devil Basketball on 99.3 The Eagle. the goal. No, the referee just told the girls, we're just kidding. So, well, they got the horn working.
Glad they didn't have this shot clock when I played.
That is something new that everybody's. It's early on watching a lot of games. It catches a team from now and then. You know that shot clock.
Oh, it'll get you in a heartbeat, Johnny. I mean, you know, as I was telling our cameraman Cole, you know, when I was in high school, I was a part of a game where we were down 2-0 at halftime. It was
That's right.
2-0.
Yeah.
They held the ball. Clarksville held the ball for 2 quarters at half court, and shot clock would have been in. Then that'd have been good, but
Right.
just for that game. Any other time, our kids would have been jacking it left and right.
So now they've moved the time down to 7:13.
Well, I think they're just trying to see
Yeah, I
the
know.
clock's gonna work.
And when you see a school official over there, when you see a school official on the phone over there, that means that sometimes that's not good. They're calling somebody.
They're probably calling rain and saying, "Hey, our clock's gonna work."
Well, Red Devil fans, let's take another break here. I hate to keep doing that, but we're just trying to. We don't have a time frame yet on how much trouble they're having over there. So we'll take a 3-minute break this time, and hopefully when we come back, we'll be closer to having this issue resolved. We're listening to Red Devil Basketball, 99.3 The Eagle. Red Devil fans, we're underway as Corey Kingston took a three there from the wing and could not hit it, so it is rebounded by the Lady Mustangs. And this is Dodd with it. Dodd gets it in the corner now to Bryant. Bryant trying to penetrate, gets down the lane, and draws the foul on Abby Grace Cunningham as she penetrated the free throw line.
That foul's going to be on Katie Kingster. It's going to be her first, team first. And that will send Bryant to the line for two, Shane.
This is Riley Bryant, 6 foot senior for the Lady Mustangs. First free throw is no good. She will have one more. 7:23 left in the first. No scores. We finally get the play. Second one is good. 1-0 Lady Mustangs. Here's the press. And now they drop back, and here's Katie coming up to the point with it. Katie. Over to Raina Wilcutt. Raina back up top to Lexi Gooden. Lexi to Corey. Corey. And Corey's going to travel with it. Be a turnover on the Lady Red Devils.
So you know what I hate the most?
Is the bars right in front of us?
Besides that, that's the number two. Well, actually, that's number one. Number two is we take one dribble and pick it up. The ball has air in it. We don't have to test it.
They get it inside. This is Bryant. Reverse layup is no good, and that's rebounded by Lexi Gooden. Gets it off to Katie. As Bryant's airballed the reverse layup, and here's Katie penetrating all the way to the hole. Layup is good. Katie Kingster takes it for the lead.
If they're going to play man, Shane, that's going to be there all night. She can take that girl to the basket all night long. She just got to be aggressive.
There's 2-1 now, Lady Red Devils. This is Jaden Smith with it. Now they get it to Wilson. Wilson inside, and shot is blocked, but they get all. Raina Wilcutt.
That's going to be Raina's first, team second. And that will send Smith to the line for two.
So Jaden Smith at the line. First free throw is good. And we'll find it too. Should be no good. Second one's no good. Cunningham with the board. Tied it two here. Cunningham gets it off to Katie Kingster. Katie at the point with it. Cunningham drives down the lane, spin move, and nice little up and under. And there's a late whistle right there.
She walks.
Okay, but I mean, the whistle was really late.
He waited till it went through the net, but
so here's Bryant with it. Bryant gets it down to Smith. Smith, baseline drive, cut off by Wilcutt. Kicks it back up top to Burton. And here's a steal by Cunningham. Cunningham gets it off to Lexi Gooden. Lexi thought about three. Now she drives into the hole and draws the foul. Nice drive by Lexi Gooden.
and that foul's going to be on Wooderson.
Number 10, Lexi Gooden.
Her first, team first. That will send Lexi to the line for two.
Lexi Gooden, the senior. Lexi's first free throw is good.
Boy, she shot that thing. She brought rain down with it.
Second one is off the back of the rim. Cunningham gets the offensive board. Gets it off to Katie. Katie penetrates, cut off, back up top. Cunningham. Cunningham looking to drive. Spin move in the lane, kicks it out to Katie. Now to Raina. Back inside the Cunningham free throw line. Jump shot's good. Nice ball moved up by the Lady Red Devils right there.
That is. Inside or out. Work it in and out. You get moving, don't force anything. Drive on the bucket. And that is three now for Bryant.
Katie all the way, coast to coast layup is good. It's like a little steam engine, and nobody's going to get in front of it.
That's right. I mean, she beat the press all by herself and took it 94 feet to the basket.
Here's Smith. Jaden Smith. And we're tied at 7. Corey Keister breaks the press, coming into the lane, and now kicks it out. Cunningham's got a wide open three at the top, and it's no good. And Lexi's not going to be able to run it down, and it goes to the Lady Mustangs. 4:23 left here in the first, and we're tied at 7. Both teams with a touchdown and the extra point.
Didn't see too many touchdowns in the first quarter.
Here's Bryant. Bryant drives and kicks out, and that's Burton with it now. Burton runs it down at midcourt. And here's Smith in the corner. Smith brings it back up top. Reyna trying to pressure. And Reyna's got the steal. Now Reyna and Smith steals it back but knocks it out of bounds.
That's pretty good defense up there by Wilkins. She's been active. She had active hands. She's
right.
Going. I mean, that's amazing.
Well, Coach McIntyre, I was watching him. He saw that Smith was having trouble dribbling, and he told Reyna, go get her. Cunningham takes the inbound. She's going to drive and kicks it down. Nice pass. Wilcott. Shot is no good. Cunningham fights for the ball, but comes out to Burton. Burton quickly down the floor. Gets it back up top to Smith. Now to Bryant. Bryant penetrates down the lane. Layup is good. Bryant's got 5 early on here. It looks like Bryant's going to be the one we got to stop.
I was just fixing to say that.
And now we're going to have a foul on the Mustangs. So Josie Taylor's going to check in right now. Reyna Wilkins going to come out. 9-7 Lady Mustangs lead. 3:27 left here in the first. Katie takes it. Comes around. Here's a back door. Oh, didn't throw it high enough, and it's stolen there by Burton. And it's stolen back by Katie, and then it's stolen back by Smith. And now Smith comes into it. There's a three from the wing, and it's no good. And Josie Taylor going to the ground and fighting for it. We're going to have a jump ball.
That is the bailout out of this century. Jump ball. Every team doesn't even have possession.
The official's favorite
Bailout call.
Here's the inbounds. Three in the corner by Smith. It's no good. Cunningham with the board. Gets it off to Katie. Katie off and running now. Here's her sister Corey. Corey drives. Cut off. Back to Katie. Lexi. Up top to Katie. Katie lobs it inside. Nice. Cunningham's got position, and it's going to stay with the Lady Red Devils as Cunningham had a good hustle play right there to get it to go off Bryant.
I'd like to see her kick that one back out instead of try to force that. Let's keep it working around the rim there.
There's a lob inside, free throw line extended, jump shot. Cunningham is good. She's got that. Cunningham with 4 here in the first. It's tied at 9. I think we expected this one to be pretty good tonight. Here's Smith. Smith gets it off to the wing. That's Wooderson. Now they get it inside to Burton. Wooderson, 3 is no good. Burton with the board. And her follow-up no good. And Lexi Gooden gets the board. And you're not going to take it away from her down there. No. As Dodd tried to, but found out. Now Cunningham has it at the point. Cunningham penetrating, gets in the lane, cut off, kicks it out to Corey. Corey now tries to feed it back inside to Cunningham. Pump fake, no shot. Now Corey trying to penetrate, gets inside the lane, kicks it out to her sister Katie. 3 from the wing is short. Lexi with the offensive board, stick back, no good. And it is going to be jump ball. And it'll stay in it's a good shot. Lady Red Devils are working hard on that offensive glass.
That's right, son. Now in for the Lady Mustangs, number 11, Kendall Walker.
Here's the inbounds to Gooden. Gooden gets it to Cunningham. Now Cunningham up top to Corey. Corey over to her sister Katie. Now Katie will reset the offense. 1:26 left here in the first quarter. Katie thought about 3 in the corner now to Josie. Josie down inside. Cunningham's got position on Bryant. And Ooh, they're going to call Bryant with a push, so that was a good little post move there. And Cunningham was backing Bryant down.
That's going to be Bryant's first, team third.
Katie will inbounds underneath the goal. Gets it to her sister Corey. Corey trying to drive. Cut off. Gets it to Katie. As we near the 1 minute mark here in the first. Katie to Abby Grace. Trying to penetrate, cut off at the free throw line. Kicks it in the corner now to Josie. Back to Abby. We're under a minute left here in the first.
We only got 10 on the shot clock though, Shane.
Katie's going to penetrate, spin move, nice move. Katie, and it didn't roll in. Nice move, but just couldn't get in. Here's Bryant now. Riley Bryant's got 5 here in the first. Now up top to Smith. Now they get it inside. Bryant's jump shot. She draws the foul. She cut the lane and got the open spot. And
that's going to be on Corey Keister. That's going to be her first. Team third. That sends Bryant to the line for 2.
First free throw by Wright.
Number 14, Jordan Crawford. Coming in for the Lady Mustangs, number 5, Avery Gill.
Crawford's checked in now for the Lady Red Devils. Second one by Bryant is good. Bryant has 7 of the 11 here in the first.
And the shot clock is off, Shane.
We're down to 20 seconds. Katie directing traffic. Red Devils trail by 2. Here's Josie with it. 12 seconds. Lexi needing help. We're down to 8. Gets it inside. Abby Grace trying to make a post move. And somebody's going to have to get a shot off. As Lexi gets it up. And it is no good at the buzzer. So that's going to bring it into the first quarter. It is the CAC Lady Mustangs 11. Your Atkins Lady Red Devils 9. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
CAC would like to thank Dr. Joe Stephen Orthopedic.
Was Riley Bryant. That's the girl that the Lady Red Devils going to have to stop, as she had 7 of the 11.
I'd say, I saw Coach Mack went from man-to-man to the 2-3 zone there to stop Bryant from getting the ball on the inside. And Smith steps up and hits one from the outside. But that's going to happen when you're in the zone. But can they make enough threes to beat us? We just can't let Bryant beat us.
All right, this is Lillard in it now. Lillard at the point and gets it off to Dodd. They get it inside across court to Smith. Smith's three partially blocked by Katie and got enough of it. And here comes the Red Devils. Katie gets going into the lane and kicks it out, and pass is knocked away. It'll stay with the Lady Red Devils. So Jordan Crawford will inbounds. Josie Taylor now on the wing with it. Gets it back to Jordan. Jordan kicks it back to Katie. Katie penetrates out to Lexi Gooden. 3 from the wing is no good. And it's Smith with the board.
It looked good, Shane.
And Smith lost her dribble, but got it to Burton. And now we're going to have a fight for the loose ball. The Mustangs get it. Nobody got Bryant on the backside, but she missed the shot, and Josie Taylor got the board. You're right. Lexi's three didn't look good when she let it go. She had a good arch on it. There's Crawford with it to Cunningham. Cunningham penetrates in the lane, kicks it back out. Here's Josie Taylor, three. It's good!
And that's what she does. Shane. Drive, kick, Josie knocks it down.
Red Devils take the lead, 12-11. Oh, contact everywhere. And we had that yell-out call as we've got bodies on the floor.
Well, she went in there out of control,
She
so
did.
you don't bail a girl out like that. You don't have to throw something up, let's throw it out. You're not going to get that call. You're not going to get that call.
So the Red Devils do get the benefit of the jump ball. Here's Katie Kingster with it. Katie at the point, breaking traffic. Now gets it to Josie on the wing. Josie's got that three again, and it's no good. Rebounded by Bryant this time. Bryant down the floor. She's going to go all the way. And the layup is no good. That ought to have been over the back, Katie.
She didn't block out. Hey, if you don't put a body on somebody saying just go for the ball.
Coach Porter's on them, all over me on that one.
Yeah, it's not over the back call. It's a push.
They can get inbounds. I mean, they received the jump ball, so it's Mustangs keep possession. This is Dodd with it. Dodd and Smith. Now they get it inside, but Cunningham. Oh, wow. Cunningham flashed from the steal and I guess caught Bryant a little bit.
And that's going to be Abby's first, team fourth.
So here's the inbounds underneath the bucket by Lillard. There was to Smith in the corner, now back up top to Dodd. Burton has it back to Dodd at the point. Here's Lillard. Smith, I'm sorry. And that one's knocked away. And Jason Taylor dove for it. And that's all I guess that's called. It's a jump ball.
I'm gonna start telling referees every time you come up call a jump ball, you gotta give me a ball. See if I can't buy myself dinner before the night's over.
So we're coming back down, is it? Mustangs keep possession? Yep, Mustangs. Here's Lillard with the inbounds. Gets it inside. Burton kicks it out. Bryant's going to let that three fly deep, and it's no good. Crawford goes up and grabs the board. Jordan Crawford with the rebound. Gets it off to Katie. Red Devils lead by one. Katie jumper baseline is off the rim, and it's going to be rebounded by Lillard. Quickly down the floor, and there's the layup.
Somebody got away with the step there, son.
So it's 13-12 now. Hey, here's a three at the top, no good. And Josie Taylor goes up, box for the board, and Katie comes away with a good hustle by Josie. Abby Grace up top now with it. Abby Grace is going to drive, and here's the left-handed layup. Good! Abby Grace taking it hard to the hole there.
That's a good job from 15 foot, especially on Bryant. You get her in foul trouble, you never know what happens.
So now we're up by one again, 14-13. 4.5 left here in the first half. There's a lob inside. Too high, too long, and Corey Priester comes away. Corey had Abby Grace flashing underneath and didn't see her. But here the Red Devils will settle up top. Josie has it now at the point. Kicks it inside Abby Grace. Abby Grace looking to take Bryant. Spin move. And they're going to call it with the shuffle.
She's got a great... I like it. She's done the same post move for the last 3 times she's went down the floor. She's turning back to her left, and Bryant is sliding to her left and taking that off. So we got to go back to our right now.
Yeah, Bryant's starting to cheat on her and lead her move. They get it inside. There's Bryant in the corner now. Back up top to Lillard. Lillard over to Smith. They're looking for Bryant, and Bryant kicks it inside to Burton. And Katie comes from out of nowhere and knocks it away. And Katie gets it off to her sister Corey. You got to keep your eyes on where Katie is. Katie. Free throw line, penetrates all the way, left hand, nice move.
That's a pretty good move right there, especially finishing with the left.
Here's Lillard. Lillard on the wing with it. Back up top to Smith. Red Devils have this zone now, this 2-3 zone. They're trying to pack it in. Here's a free throw line jump shot. And God with it.
My bank doesn't close till 7.
It is 16-15 Lady Red Devils. This is a good one here tonight in CAC. There's Katie with it up top. Corey's got that three. Looks good. It is! That's the Keister combo. Keister goes for 3.
And I like that, Shane. She didn't hesitate. She knew what she was going to do when she caught the ball. She caught it, she shot it, and it's good. No hesitation. No.
So the Red Devils take a 4-point lead now. Here's Riley Brock, drives baseline, and nice little sidestep move, and she didn't hit the shot, Josie Taylor. I'll tell you, I want to say this right now. Since Josie's been in, she's played some really good defense down there. Here's Katie with it. Katie set the offense, kicks it over to Corey. Corey's got that three from the wing, and it's no good. Jordan Crawford comes away with the offensive board. Katie gets it down low. Josie Taylor shots too hard. Bryant comes away with it. Here comes Bryant. Bryant's going to try to go, and down dishes off. They get it to Burton. Burton shots. That's 4 now for Burton, and it is 19-17. Lady Red Devils.
We've got to finish at the rim, Shane.
Yes. Corey's going to get called for double dribble out there.
Checking in for the Mustangs, number 11, Kendall Walker for.
And here's our first timeout of the night. Let's say timeout. So with that, we'll take a break. You're listening to Red Devil Basketball 99.3 Eagle back in 30. CAC, 1:31 left here in the first half. It is 19-17. The Atkins Lady Red Devils leading the Lady Mustangs. And tell you, we've seen some really good ball movement tonight by the Lady Red Devils. A lot of inside outs and stuff, good post moves, and we've seen some big 3-point shots.
That's right.
This is probably the most aggressive we've seen Katie offensively in a while.
Well, this is the first time I've seen it since the last time they played CAC, so I can't really say much.
I got you. All right, here's the Mustangs. And the Mustangs stole the way as they try to set the off the left side.
Checking in for Atkins, number 4, Lily.
That'll get you every time.
And the ball goes up the second row and wakes the fans up.
Can't catch what you can't see.
Gotcha. So here's a big opportunity. We need to try to extend this lead here at the end of the half. Katie directing traffic. Now Libby May has checked in now for the Lady Red Devils. Libby up top with it. Gets it over to Raina. Raina off to Lexi Gooden. Lexi drives, penetrates, draws the foul. That's 2 good drives today that we've seen Lexi attack.
And that foul's going to be on Burton, Shane. I believe that's her first. And that's going to be the team 4.
Checking in for the Lady Mustangs, number 4, Jaden Smith.
And you know, okay, here we go. We're inbounding underneath the bucket, Katie. And there's a 5-second call.
Don't we get 5 timeouts in basketball? Don't you get 3 full timeouts and 2 30-second timeouts? Right?
That's what I thought.
Use one.
Here's Smith. Gets it inside Burton. Burton picks it out. Bryant's going to let that 3 fly, and it's good. And that puts him up by 1. Here's Katie with it. Katie kicks it off to Raina. Raina to Lexi. Lexi now needs help. Gets it to Raina. Back to Corey. Corey trying to penetrate. Cut off. Gets it to Raina. Raina will cut down. Gets it to Katie. We're getting down on the shot clock. Jumper, free throw line is no good. Lexi fights right for it. And Lexi's going to get called for the foul.
And that's going to be Lexi's first team.
Jordan Crawford's going to check back in real quick. 7.5 seconds left here in the first half, and the Mustangs lead by 1. Quickly, here's Burton, lets the three fly. At the buzzer. Hits the three, and that's going to go into halftime with the Lady Mustangs 23, the Atkins Lady Red Devils 19. We're going to take a 3-minute break, and we'll be back here at the half. You're listening to Red Devil Basketball 99.3, the Eagle. First half. It's the Lady Mustangs 23, the Atkins Lady Red Devils 19. And quickly go over the individual scoring here in the first half. For the Lady Red Devils, they were led by Abby Grace Cunningham and Katie Keister. Each had 6. Corey Beasley with the 3, Josie Taylor with the 3, and then Lexi Goodman had 1 free throw. And for the Lady Mustangs, it is Riley Bryant doing all the damage. And she has 10 in the first half. Jordan Dodd with the girl that hit the 3 at the buzzer at the end of the first half, she's got 5. And see, the thing that we talked about, you made the comment and stuff, we've got to finish at the rim inside. We've missed a couple that follow us and stuff. Chances for good old-fashioned 3-point plays.
Yeah, so we've had some easy baskets there at the rim. We should have finished uncontested layups or just a 2 or 3 foot jump shot.
Right.
And, if we get that, it's a 4-point game. We probably have the lead a couple of those. And then we get to the free throw line, you got to attack Brian. Brian's the person who runs their offense. Everything goes through Brian. They only have 8 girls. So if you get one in foul trouble, numbers start to kick in. We've ran into this in the past in our team girls. Now we got a whole bench full of girls over there. But we've run into it in the past when we've been like them and low on numbers. And you can start attacking, drawing fouls. You get the girls in foul trouble, then they start to back away. They're not playing as aggressive, and that's when you really take it over.
See, it's and your point exactly is their team, their offense, it all revolves around Brian. So if you can attack Brian, get him in trouble, there's a lot of the other girls are not as aggressive. Our football broadcast partner, Scott Warren, made an adjustment. That was funny. You wanted everybody to watch Atkins for him, right?
I got it right.
That was funny. But like you said, it really was a pretty good first half by both teams. Neither team went to the line in the one-on-ones. I mean, fouls were limited.
That first half was in flow. It was in season. There wasn't a lot of whistles blown. Of course, yes, we had jump off. But as far as stoppage of play or, turnovers, fouls, the game was played in sync and in flow. And that's that's good girls basketball.
Right. Well, hopefully, Coach McAnulty got his adjustments and strong second half right here. And the thing that I saw too, is he was able to sneak Abby Grace in a minute there at the end of the first half. No cheesy fouls, nothing, because she's only got 1. And anytime we've seen from the past couple of years, if you keep Abby Grace 1 to 2 fouls in the first half, it lets her go in the second.
That's true. Same with Katie. Katie had 1 foul in the first half. Didn't want to pick up that second cheesy foul. It goes out. I know it was just 7.5 seconds, but a lot can happen in 7.5 seconds.
All right, we're ready for second half action here at Mustang Mountain. It will be our possession will be going to the Atkins Lady Red Devils to start the second half here.
Who are playing?
The CAC people here have set us up just about as good as they can. They had us tables, chairs ready to go here, and we've got a good view here.
Well, besides that bar could be about a foot lower and it'd be perfecto.
We're having to look through the cattle guard here.
I feel like I'm at a sell bar. Like I said, you are correct, Shane.
It will be Katie Kinster starting here in a second with the ball. She's looking to penetrate and tries, kicks it out. Brandon Wilcutt raining now to Abby Grace. It is the starting 5 for the Lady Red Devils. Cunningham, the Keister sisters, along with Wilcutt. We're going to be called for, Cunningham's going to get called for a double dribble. Too much dribbling. Too much. But I like what Abby Grace, she's trying to back Bryant down. So here's the Mustangs with it. Here's Smith. Smith trying to penetrate, gets it to Bryant. Bryant's got it in the corner, lobs it inside to Burton. Burton loses it, and it's going to stay with the Mustangs. As Lexi, I think we've seen that 2 or 3 of their ball handlers, they're really unsure about themselves.
A little shaky. They might dribble it off their leg or their foot and just let go of it.
Here's Smith, penetrates, and good defense by Lexi Gooden right there. She gets a steal, and they get it to Katie. Katie penetrates, gets it to her sister Corey. 3 from the wing is no good. And Abby Grace is going to try to run it down. And they're going to call Abby Grace for the foul right there.
You had to start talking about fouls. She picks up her second.
That's a hustle foul. Here's Burton with it. Burton now to Woodinson. Woodinson kicks it off to Bryant. Bryant thought about the 3, but Abby Grace closed out quickly. And here's Burton with it. Smith now. Smith trying to penetrate on Wilcutt. Smith's layup is no good. Corey Keister with the rebound. Corey brings it across the timeline. Kicks it over to her sister Katie. Katie. And they're kind of giving her that 3. She's going to take it, and she's going to hit it.
Basket number 5.
Keeps it a 3-point basket.
That's a good shot. I mean, if they're not going to come out and guard the same, she can shoot it. She has free range to shoot it. She needs to let it fly.
Bryant gets it inside, left-hand layup, no good. Cunningham with the strong rebound. Cunningham's going to bring it across. Cunningham backs in on the block, gets in. They're not going to give her that Euro step tonight.
Well, she can Euro. She's spinning. And she keeps spinning to her left, so we got to start spinning to her right.
It is 23-22 now. Mustangs leading by 1. And here's a steal by Wilcutt. Wilcutt needs help. Gets it to Katie. Katie's off and running. Katie quickly down. Gets it to her sister Corey. Corey back to Katie. Katie at the top. Trying to penetrate. Now here's her sister Corey. 3 at the wing. Is a little bit too long. But Rayna Wilcutt with the offensive board. Gets it back out to Katie. Katie kicks it over to her sister Corey. Corey penetrates in the lane. And Corey's going to get called for a travel.
Oh, we got a foul.
So one official wanted to call travel, but the other one overruled. So we got a foul.
And that foul's going to be on Burton. That's her second, team first.
So here's the inbounds to Cunningham. Cunningham free throw line, kicks it out. Corey cut off at the baseline. Now back up top to Abby Grace. Abby Grace trying to penetrate, gets it to Rayna. Rayna Wilcutt now. Back to Abby Grace. 3 at the top is no good. Is it going in and out? Good hustle by Lexi Gooden. And it's going to go out of bounds to the Mustangs. 23-22, Mustangs lead. 4:57 left here in the third. 3-point basket's all we've had this quarter so far. Here they get a nice defense by Abby Grace as she knocks it away from Bryant, knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Mustangs. So Mustangs will inbounds in the corner of the baseline. They get it in. Bryant trying to penetrate. Kicks it out. Smith, 3 at the top. And it's no good. And they're going to have an offensive foul. As Walker gets called for over the back.
So
So the Mustangs going to take a break as they lead by 1, 4:41 left here in the third. You're listening to Red Devil Basketball. 9.3, the Eagle back in 30. CAC Mustang Mountain. It's 23-22, 4:41 left here in the third. Senior girls action. It's been a good one here tonight. Neither team, I'm correct, maybe 4 points, biggest lead by either one.
Yeah, Shane, it's been a very close-knit ball game. Very good defensively on both ends. I mean, we picked up a couple quick fouls here, but like you said, one was a hustle foul and the other was just a great defensive play.
So it will be Corey inbounding to her sister Katie. Katie will bring it across the timeline. It's Gooden, Cunningham, and Wilka in the lineup for the Red Devils. Here's Katie, gets it down. Nice lob on the block. Cunningham goes up, gloves the foul, and hits the bucket. That's what we're talking about at the halftime. Finish.
That's right. We got to finish at the rim, and they attack Bryant. That's going to be Bryant's second, team third. So she's not there yet, but one more, Shane, and she's going to be in a little trouble.
Oh, Cunningham missed the free throw. That's a rare. It's 24-23 now. Lady Red Devils leading by 1. And Cunningham is out top with Bryant. Bryant's got her out. Was trying to draw her out of the paint. And now here's Lillard with it. Lillard trying to penetrate. Lillard goes up, and her shot was no good, but she picked up her air ball. And here's the set shot at free throw line by Burton, no good. And Lexi gets the rebound for the Lady Red Devils. Here's Keister. Katie penetrates, kicks it out. Raina 3 from the corner is no good. Katie Keister gets the follow-up, and no good. Lexi fighting, goes up, draws the foul. Credit to Lexi Gooden, who has played so hard that they to go.
And that foul's going to be on Walker. Her second, team fourth, and that will send Lexi to the line for 2.
3:46 left here in the third. It's 24-23, Lady Red Devils. Here's the shot by Lexi. The free throw's no good. She'll get one more. Jerry Crawford and Kelsey Taylor's going to check in now for Lady Red Devils.
We have got to make our free throws. Got to score when the clock stops.
Lexi, second free throw. Senior hits it. Red Devils take a 2-point lead here. Here's Smith. Smith runs into her teammate. Boy, Katie is all over. Smith, partially blocked there. And Gooden with the board. Nice defense there by Katie. Katie comes down, trying to penetrate, kicks it out. Josie's got the 3 in the corner, and it's good! Josie!
That's what we need. A little electricity off the bench, Shane.
28-23, that's Josie's second 3 on the night. Here's Bryant, penetrates, kicks it out. Here's Smith with it. Smith trying to penetrate. Now kicks it over, stolen by Katie. Katie's going to try to go coast to coast right here. Goes in, left hand, draws it and hits it. Katie kicks it all the way to the line.
That foul's going to be on Walker. That's going to be her third. Team fifth. That will send Katie to the line for the old-fashioned 3-point play, Shane. Back when you used to play.
And Coach Qualabon wants an overtime now. He sees this getting away from his Mustangs, so we'll take a 30-second break. Lady Red Devils lead by 7. You're listening to Red Devil Basketball 99.3, The Eagle. good. Katie converts from the three-point play. And it is 31-23 now. Under 3 left here in the third. You got you a nice lead now. Now you need to push it. Here's Bryant with it. Bryant gets it inside. Boy, Burton got the screen, but she blew the layup, and she gets the follow-up, and she will blow
The basket is good.
That foul's going to be on Lexi. Her second. Team second. That will send Burton to the line for 1.
And Burton's free throw is good, so we're 31-26 now. Katie will bring it across the timeline here. She has Gooden, Cunningham, Crawford, and Taylor in. Here's Gooden with it. Gooden three-pointer from the corner. It's too long. And here's Riley. Bryant with it, I'm sorry. Well, Riley Bryant. Now they get it up top to Smith. Smith and Crawford goes off Crawford. Crawford almost had the steal right there. And see, that's the one I'm seeing, too. Smith will, you put pressure on her. Her ball handle is a little bit shaky.
That's right. She may dribble it off your leg. May dribble it off Jordan's leg.
Here's the baseline cut off. Taylor, good defense down there. And now here's Dodd up top. Dodd. And we're going to have a foul on Crawford.
That's going to be her first. Team third. Putting the pressure on them, Shane. We get up there and get time to get a little physical.
So 148. And here's a steal by Katie in the corner. Katie, who's been all over the court tonight. Katie going all the way, kicks it in the corner. Crawford, 3 in the corner. It's no good. Rebounded by Joseph Taylor. Good job. Kicks it out. Cunningham in the lane. Crawford in the corner. Gets it inside to Lexi. Lexi backs her girl down. Shot is no good. Tips it to Cunningham. Her running hook is no good, but she's going to draw that foul. That is some good offensive glass work right there.
Devils is number 35.
That's right. And if that foul's on Bryant Shane, that's going to be her third. Team 6th, I believe. That is correct.
So Abby Grace will be at the line. First one is good. Abby Grace will have one more. She pushes it to a 6-point lead. Second free throw is good. Abby Grace hits them both. Here's Bryant with it. There's a 3 at the top by Bryant.
3-point basket for Riley Bryant.
It's 33-29. Just when you think you're getting your lead built, Bryant comes back on you. Here's Crawford. Crawford in the corner to Lexi Gooden. Lexi going to drive baseline. She goes up. Shot hit the bottom of the backboard, and Bryant comes out with it. Bryant quickly down the floor as they caught him napping. So now it's a 2-point lead for the Lady Red Devils. Lady Red Devils did not get down the floor that trip. Here's Katie. Katie gets it to Josie. Josie Taylor now kicks it out to Abby Grace. We're down to under 30 seconds here in the quarter. Abby Grace, spin move in the lane. Shot is good. She got what we'll call the dead roll. Yes, it went up and died on the rim, but it rolled through.
That is a true statement.
Here's Bryant. Bryant, here's a 3 on the wing is no good. And Gooden runs down the rebound. That was Wooderson on the 3. Here's Katie quickly down to Crawford. Crawford way out. Oh, no good. And here's a shot. Half court. No good. That's going to break it in the third quarter. It is the Atkins Sr Red Devils.
Once again, I'd like to thank Dr. Joe Smith and Mark Orthopedics for sponsoring Wrestling Athletics and providing
to keep attacking. They get to the free throw line, they've got to convert. You can't let this team hang around because they're good enough. Obviously, they made it to the state tournament last year.
Right.
They are good enough to stick around and find a way to win at the end.
So here's Bryant. Start the fourth quarter. Bryant, Riley drives, cut off baseline by Abby Grace. Now Bryant's got it in the corner. Now she's penetrating. She gets in the lane, and her shot is no good. I mean, it's good, but they're going to call it charge.
Hey, Lexi Gooden gets a pair of socks. We get socks and charges around here.
That's right. Pair of socks goes to Lexi Gooden. That is the Atkins Red Devils thing this year, the Chargers, and we'll go into more detail about it when we have more time. So that is big though, because team that's 4 on Bryant. And Abby Grace drives to the hole.
Abby Grace coming in.
37-31. Boy, you really need to attack Bryant right now. Get her out of here. Because there's a 3 by Bryant, it's no good. And what do we got? Gonna call a foul on Katie? Yep. Katie Keister gets called with a foul. So that's Katie's second. They get it inbounds. This is Waterson gets it inside to Bryant. Bryant goes up, shot no good. Late call. Wow.
He had his hand up but didn't blow the whistle until he seen the ball didn't go to the basket. I'm going to say that foul right there is going to be on Lexi Gooden, Shane. Her third, team fifth.
Bryant's first free throw is good. (37-32). Bryant's got one more free throw, and it's good. Bryant was 15 on the night. Here's Katie. Katie at the point with it. Shuffles over to the right. Now back up top. Gets it to Abby Grace. Abby Grace trying to penetrate. Gets it in the lane. Kicks it out. Corey Keister. Corey back to Abby. Abby going to go all the way. Attack. Shot. Good! Abby Grace gets the old-fashioned three-point play.
Fouls going to be on number 10, Burton. Her third, team 8, and that does send Abby to the line for one.
Abby Grace Cunningham with the strong post move right there. Her free throw is no good. Rolls off. Cut it. Good and fights for it, and it goes out of bounds to the Mustangs. Abby, who's usually pretty solid on the free throws, has missed a couple here tonight.
They must have been watching the Razorback today.
Here's Wooderson with it. Wooderson drives all the way to the hole. Shot is no good, and Katie comes out with it. Katie's off and running. Katie's pushing it, going all the way down the lane. The shot is no good, but draws a foul. And is it on her?
About fouls on Burton. Her fourth. Team 9, that Wilson and Katie Keister to the line for 2.
6:10 left here in the contest. Red Devils lead by 6. Katie at the line. Sophomore's first free throw is good. Katie will have one more. Pushes the lead up to 7. And the next one is a little bit long and no good. So it is 40-33 here as we near the 6-minute mark. Here's Smith with it. Smith being pressured by Wilcutt. Gooden flashes for the steal, but Martin's going to go to the hole. Shot is no good. And Corey Keister gets the rebound, gets it off to his sister Katie. Katie over to her sister Corey. Corey passes up. Katie will take that 3 at the top and rolls in and out. And Bryant comes away with it. Nice looking shot, just could not fall. Here's Smith, attacks all the way. Layup's good.
Timeout called on the floor by the Mustangs.
And we got a timeout by the Mustangs, 40-35. Atkins Red Devils lead
It is
by
a
30-second break. Lady Red Devil basketball on 99.3. here at Mustang Mountain. 5:32 left in this contest, and it's been a good one. Atkins Lady Red Devils lead 40-35. This is the conference opener for both teams. We want to remind you we will have senior boys action following this one tonight. There's Gooden with it. Lexi kicks it back up to Corey. Boy, Abby's working inside. And here's the lob over to Raina Woodcup. Raina drives. Rudder is no good. Oh, it was a nice looking drive, but she could not get it to fall. Here's quickly down the floor. It's Dodd. Dodd gets it back. Burton, shot is good.
Good Burton on the assist from Jordan Dodd.
That makes it 40-37. There's Katie with it. Katie over to her sister Corey. Corey in the corner now to Abby Grace. Abby Grace. She looks it over, kicks it up top to Raina. Over to Katie. Katie looking at it now. Goes back up top to Corey. Corey. Cross court to Raina. Raina drives. Here's a jumper from the swing. Good. Nice little mid-range jumper. Good shot. 42-37. Here's Smith with it. Smith gets it off to Dodd. Dodd being pressured by Katie. Dodd's going to drive. Cut off by Lexi. And here's Smith driving. Rudder is no good. Katie with the board. And Katie's going to push the envelope here. And now she's going to pull off. Gets it to Raina. And Raina gets called for a travel.
Taking in for the Lady Devils, number 14. Jordan Crawford.
3:58 left in the contest. It's 42-37.
Mustangs, number 5, Avery Miller.
Here's Bryant with it. Riley Bryant, who's done all the damage for CAC tonight. Bryant kicks it out. Smith. Smith cut off by Crawford. Here's Bryant in the corner now. Now kicks it over to Dodd. Inside Burton. Burton free throw line. And Katie comes away with it as it got knocked away. And comes back up and says, whoa.
We can at least run 35 seconds off the clock.
Got a 5-point lead. Here's Josie in the corner. Josie down on the blocks. Got Abby Grace. Abby Grace kicks it out. Here's Josie. Josie drives baseline. Cut off. And draws the foul. No, we're going to have timeout.
Timeout called by Atkins.
So with that, Red Devils lead by 5. We'll take a 30-second break.
Is it
We're watching Red Devil basketball 99.3. The Eagle back in 30. Lady Red Devils leading the Mustangs. 3:06 left. And hey, when you're this close in this kind of ball game, it's going to come down to just got to hit the free throws.
But, you know, in past years, yes, I would say that. But now since they've implemented the shot clock, not so much because you can only run off 35 seconds of possession. So there's really no more stall game until you get under a minute.
There's the lob into Cunningham. The free throw line kicks it out to Crawford. And they need to look at the shot clock because it's running down. Katie lets it fly. Oh, off the back of the rim. And here comes the Mustangs. Red Devils kind of got caught asleep right there. Here's Bryant. Bryant stolen by Cunningham. Nice defense by Abby Grace. As Bryant tried to bounce pass, and Cunningham just snatched it. There's Josie with it now to Crawford. Crawford inside to Katie. Down low to Cunningham. Nice feed. Bucket good. High, low.
I like Blackout, Coach Mack took Katie off the point, put Josie up there, put Katie in the high post, let her catch it, turn it, facilitate.
Here's Smith trying to drive, and we're going to get a push on Crawford. Jordan Crawford will pick up the foul.
That's going to be her second. Team sixth. We'll be in the bonus both ways. So.
Here's a steal by Katie. Katie steals the inbounds, coming all the way to the hole. Gets it off Crawford. Layup is good.
Jordan Crawford, only assist from Katie Houston.
And we're at the 2-minute mark, and the Lady Red Devils leading by 9. Here's a bucket. No, I'm sorry, Dodd. Dodd's going to get called. Is that one on Abby Grace, I believe? Yes, Abby Grace Cunningham picks up the foul.
Well, it ain't her first.
No?
It's be her third. Team 7. That will send Dodd to the line for 1-1.
So 1-1.
At the free throw line for Mustangs, number 25, Jordan Dodd.
1:49 left here in the contest. Red Devils lead by 9, and that's going to put Jordan Dodd at the line. Now they got Abby Grace's fouls right. The free throw's no good, and Gooden comes away with the rebound. Now you need to be really patient, Lee. Here's Crawford with it. Crawford inside down. 3 seconds. Oh, wow. Turnover by the Lady Red Devils. 1:34 left in the game. Here's Bryant with it. Now they get it up top to Burton. Burton cut off by Katie. Now they get it in Bryant. Bryant. And wow. I thought she was set, but they're going to call the block.
That's going to be on
At the
left.
free throw line, number 21.
That will send Bryant to the line for 2.
So Riley Bryant will be at the line, minute 19 left. Our first free throw is good, gets the roll. (46-38). Second free throw is good by Bryant. And we're going to have a timeout in the action.
By the Lady Devils, it is at 30 seconds.
By the Lady Red Devils as they lead by 7. So we'll take a 30-second break.
This is Dr. Joey Smith. And now they get it back to Katie. Katie running the offense. And gets it to Abby Grace. Abby Grace guarded by Bryant. Now in the corner to Jordan. Jordan lets the 3 fly, and it's an air ball. But Katie gets it, goes back up, no good. And here's Lillard with it for the Mustangs. Under a minute left. Smith back to Lillard, over to Dodd, I'm sorry. And Katie will poke it out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Mustangs. 40 seconds left. Checking in, number 1, Elena Wilka, along with number 23, Jordan Houston.
So here's the inbounds by the Mustangs. Smith to Bryant. Bryant trying to drive. Spin move.
shot is no good, but she draws a foul on Abby Grace.
Headed to the free throw line, number 21, Riley
That's going to be
Bryant,
Atkins
shooting
4, team 9. Connect Wilson Bryant to the line for 2.
So Riley Bryant will be at the line. Missed the first one. She'll get one more. Second one by Bryant is good. 46-40, 32 seconds left. They get the inbounds to Corey Keister. Corey gets it to her sister Katie. Katie being double teamed, but she beats the double team. Now she's going to drive all the way and then pull it back out. And now we're down to 20 seconds. They're going to have to foul her, and there's the foul. They didn't like that.
That's going to be on Dodd. Her second, team 10. So that will send Keister to the line for 2, Sean.
Katie, who's got 13 points tonight, will go to the line. She'll get 2 shots. First one is good. Katie with one more, 47-40. Katie's second is short. Lexa Good knocks it out, but Smith comes away with it. Now they get it into Burton, and it's stolen by Lexa Good, and we're under 10 seconds left. There's Katie coming across the timeline. And T, this one's going to go to the Lady Red Devils as they'll start the conference season. 1-0 with a 47-40 win over the Lady Mustangs. And leading scorer for the Lady Red Devils tonight was Abby Grace Cunningham. She had 18, and Katie Keister followed up with 14 for the Lady Red Devils. So, team 1-0 in the conference, always a good start, good win here. And on the road, you always like to try to steal those on the road.
That's right, my old saying. You got to win all your games at home and still 1 or 2 on the road, Sean.
All right, we are going to take a 3-minute break. We're going to reset the live stream, and we'll be back with senior boys action here on Mustang Mountain. You're listening to Red Devil Basketball on 99.3. The Eagles will be back in 3 minutes.
Cole had to leave. He's going home. I can run it.
I'll run this. It won't be.